Hey, what's up? It's your boy Serrano. Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be taking a look at this guy right here. Now, I actually been using this as a phone, and a lot of the times there's a lot of devices out there that are pretty big when you're using them, like 6.7 inches, 6.8 inches, but there's no phones that are like 7 inches or 8 inches when it comes to like actual smartphone devices. But this one right here is pretty big when it comes to the package. I've actually been able to use this while actually commuting from work, you know, using it in a pocket, putting it in a bag. It's really convenient for using with my SIM card inside of here. So you're able to get that big 8.4 inch display on here. This thing does have really three good things about it, and one of those things is running Android 13, so it's actually one of the newest software updates, and so you're gonna get like some of the latest software on here. Another thing is the price. It's also like $84 or $89 right now. I actually was able to get mine on the Amazon sale for like really cheap. I was able to get it for about, you know, $74 or something like that. But I've been using this thing for about 2 weeks now. It's been roughly 2 weeks now, and I've been really enjoying it. But if you're brand new to the channel, I truly appreciate you for coming through if you're new. But if you're already a part of the crew, salute. So I definitely want to talk about my experience with using this thing. I definitely want to talk about it in a little bit more detail. It's been a little bit over 2 weeks while I've been using this thing right now, so I definitely really been enjoying it. I want to share my experience with it because I definitely think a lot of people would be interested in this device, especially when it comes to the price. Like I mentioned, it's got a really good price point. It also does have Android 13, like I said before, but there's this certification that it has which actually supports 1080 when it comes to things like Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu. It actually makes it the highest quality of 1080p, so you're able to enjoy the video at a really high quality. So it's called the WideVine L1, which is actually a nice certification, and it's going to pass L1 standards, giving you that high quality definition when you're streaming videos on here. So it does have a really nice panel. You can actually change the contrast and the brightness to match either a cool temperature or a warm temperature. Right now I have the colors kind of saturated because that's just kind of how I'm used to looking at phones when I'm messing with like Samsung devices. It's gonna have a bright display, and it's gonna be giving you a really nice build quality. That's the other thing I really like about it, because it fits in the hand really nicely. It's got some flat sides, rounded corners, and extremely sharp edges. So the back is actually really smooth. It feels like a metal material, and when I'm using it in the hand, it definitely feels really good in the hand. Like I could actually use this with one hand sometimes. If you have small hands, you definitely won't be able to use it with one hand, but I'm able to actually grip this with one hand. I could put it in my pocket of my shorts, my jeans, or if the back pocket, or even if I'm wearing a blazer or a jacket, I could slip it in the pocket where you put your hands. So it's definitely very portable, and that's what I really like about it. I've also been using it without a case or anything like that, and it's been able to hold up well. I did put it in a bag with some keys, and it did get kind of scuffed up on the back a little bit, but other than that, it's been holding up really well. So I definitely like the build quality of this thing. You get your volume rocker and your power button on this side. You also do get 512 gigabytes of expansion with the Sims SD slot with the Sims as well. So I do have my SIM card in here, and it's going to give you 12 gigabytes of RAM when you add the virtual memory to it. So you'll actually get 12 gigabytes of RAM total with this device. And so those are some really like unique things, because you get the 4 gigabytes with the 8 virtual, making it 12, and then you get, you know, ample storage expansion on top of that, because it's going to have 64 gigabytes of internal storage. Mix it with the 512 gigabyte SD card, and you're going to have some, you know, a lot of storage to mess around with overall. So you can get a unique experience with this because it's a tablet, so it's going to be really unique when it comes to texting and playing around with it. It's really good for using multi-screen on here, like on both sides. That's one of my favorite things, is the multitasking, and because of the good performance with it's not a Snapdragon or MediaTek. It's actually the Unisoc processing chip. So it's the Unisoc T606. But this device is extremely slim. It's actually pretty quick. I did have a few stutters on here where when I was touching the screen, it was unresponsive because of something happening to it. But when I reset it, it managed to fix that. So that was the only issue. But you will get a 4,000 milliamp hour battery on here. And my battery on here, like, it has really good standby time. So if you're not using it throughout the day, you don't have to really worry about this device draining at all, because it's not going to drain really quick. It's actually going to give you a lot of battery life. So when I look at my battery performance right now, I've been using it for 15 hours and 1 minute. And it says right here that you can see my battery usage right here. And the standby time at the start of the day was really good because I was actually using my other phone. And then I started using this throughout the rest of the day. And so I was playing games on this, like that Tetris block building game. So you can see my screen on time is 2 hours right now. And I do have really good battery on here. 62% left of battery out of the whole day that I've been using it so far. So it was like 10 hours ago that I took it off the charger, and I have 15 hours left. So that's what it's estimating I have left with the battery. Storage is really good. It also does, like I said, have that memory fusion thing inside of the settings for your media. And then you also you can see I expanded it. It gives you 3 different options right here to expand the storage. So yeah, this thing does perform really well. I especially like it for just browsing through it. Even text messages are good on here, and I've been taking phone calls. When you do get phone calls on here, there's no speaker in the earpiece. It goes straight to the single firing speaker right here. So it's going to basically be a speaker phone call. But like I said, it's very lightweight. It's very lightweight for an 8-inch tablet. So it's very portable. And I've been loving this device so far. But I'm going to check you guys later. I'm going to get back with you. If you're still here, just type down below I'm still here, so I know you're still kicking it with me. But I definitely like the performance on this device. I definitely think it's solid for what you're getting. I did use the cameras for a little bit as well, and I took a few photos on this. So, you know, it's definitely pretty decent with the 5 megapixel on the front and rear, but it has Type-C charging. And so you're going to get quick charging on this device as well. It will charge pretty quick. That was something that I was actually impressed with when I was charging it up. I was, you know, actually able to get a quick charge on this device. So it does charge up pretty quick because the battery is only 4,000 milliamps. So it charges as fast as a phone would charge. But you're getting the huge display, really good phone calls with the speaker sounded pretty good when I was on phone calls. It does have a single firing speaker, but it gets loud, and even when you cover it, you can still hear it. The price is really good. It's really lightweight. It's durable. It does get scratches if you put your keys in a bag with it, but you know, it's pretty solid, and it feels really good in the hand. So definitely some good battery life as well. And I like that it has Android 13, which is cool, and it's just pretty affordable. So if you want to use a tablet or just a phone that or a combination of two, this is what this is. It's got a huge screen and it's actually portable. So I definitely like this. I'm going to check you guys later. If you're still here, just type I'm still here, so I know you're still kicking it with me. And just hit the like button so we can beat the YouTube algorithm. And I'll check you guys later. Peace.